different challenges, but at least it's
there we
more
go.
in line with what, with who I am as a person.
Yeah. Okay. So then, actually, maybe we can start there. One of the things I'm going to ask you about was, so how did you transition from corporate America to making a living with your artwork and enjoying this creative freedom?
Mm-hmm. How what kicked it off, or how
Both, all of the above.
Well,
I just want to know about your journey.
Okay, well, the last position I held was at Tom Ford Beauty, in Estee Lauder companies, and I was the first wave of a global layoff.
Okay.
So I had the help of that very well-timed layoff, and so my husband and I, of course, reevaluated when it happened, and with his support, we just decided that I was going to relaunch my artwork, because my entrance into the cosmetics company, believe it or not, 16 years prior, was kind of an experiment. I was an artist going to residencies and, basically doing nothing but artwork. And one day I was just curious. I was like, what is it like to be a 9 to 5ers? And so.
Right. And then you start doing it, and
I started doing it, and it kept going and going. And
you make decent money, and then you get into survival mode. I know, because I went through the exact same thing.
Yeah. So once we decided together that I was going to do this, we built my studio. So we'd originally, in our house that we bought, we knew that my studio could go downstairs because it's a walkout basement. So my dad and my husband built the studio.
Oh my God, that's awesome!
Yeah, and
how cool!
I started painting almost immediately, and
wow,
yeah.
And the time and the freedom must have been amazing.
It was. I mean, it was stressful because it's so hard not to get that paycheck.
Yeah, the income.
Really hard. And
of course.
With the kids, and it was a huge transition because I'd never been a full-time mom.
Okay.
And the kids were in daycare sometimes, but
And how many do you have in total?
I have 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah. So that's been quite a transition, but it's incredible. I'm so glad that it happened that way, because they needed me, and they needed also to see this side of me that's really my true self, which is my art. This need to, I guess, in a way, there's a validity in my involvement in the beauty industry, because I've always been someone who's so enamored by beauty, and I see beauty in so many different things, and that's one of the things that I love to do with my artwork. Is I like to pull out the beauty of humanity, the beauty of life in a little animal, or the majestic quality of the horse, or
That's
take
beautiful.
this figure and just kind of pluck her out of reality and have her floating, and you see her very, very plainly.
Yeah.
And so now I'm really indulging.
And also,
in
I like that it's a normal woman.
Yes.
Not kind of like what
real.
gets glamorized in the media. It's just a regular, everyday woman.
Yes, and she's stunning, in her fullness, and she's very aware. And I left her feet a little bit dirty on purpose.
That's an interesting choice.
Just because, to me, it points at a little bit of a devil may care sort of attitude. Maybe I don't know, just kind of the same thing as a little smirk.
Right. But also, it's real. Like, being a little bit dirty is part of our lives.
Absolutely.
If you use it as a metaphor, it's a powerful metaphor, because nothing is pristine.
Absolutely, and that's what touches the floor. That's what touches the earth. Are the feet. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now, and especially with everything that's been going on in the media. In December, I started, after I finished this piece, the large painting called Her. I started painting puppies and pigs and all these things that are just kind of so disgustingly sweet and cute and make you feel good.
Well, one of your pieces where you did the little pig or piglet, I think I actually tagged my niece.
Oh, you did?
In the comment, in one of them, or shared it with her. I forgot which I did. But, because she's big into pigs. We don't know what happened, why, how. This girl's lived in New York City or Yonkers or Westchester her entire life.